Hi and welcome. This is a general tarot reading for the sign of Aries, and it's for July 2022. So I've had a bit of a pre-shuffle. I'm going to draw an oracle card for you. I love the back of these and the back of these. They're kind of similar. Yeah, I really love that artwork. So this is Animal Kin Oracle. So what's an oracle message for Aries for July, please? Wow, beautiful. Lady Beetle, and it says luck. Gorgeous. Doesn't have a number, but it's a beautiful crimson. I love that red. I'm mad on red. Okay, so I'm going to do a Celtic Cross. We're going to look at the energies, situation, see what advice comes up from Spirit, see what advantages you have and what to take, opportunities perhaps that might present themselves. Let's have a look. So this is for Aries for July, please. Okay. So first card up is the Seven of Cups with the Tower card. Okay, now I do go out of order a little bit here with my cards. We've got the Star, Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and Prince, or it's Knight in this deck. Okay, got the High Priestess, Five of Swords, and I need to fit more in, so okay, Seven of Swords. So we've got two sevens here. I think we've actually got three, because isn't that? Yeah, that's, of course it is, number 16. So we've got 3 sevens in a row, so that is hugely significant. Hugely significant in a reading. So 7 is for me, is the number of doubt, number of assessment, reassessment. Ace of Wands underneath the deck, and on top of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm just going sorry about that noise. I'm just going to check that they are all in the picture. Super duper. Okay. So you got a strange energy here. I tie this card in with what is the main event or energy for the month. And you've certainly got choices. You got choices that might have gone awry in this deck. It's more about being concerned, I think, about your choices. It's like, God, am I going to make the right choice? So that's something to be aware of. You know, it could be to do with love too. Have I made the right choice? I mean, the Tower is an energy of sudden events, you know, sudden change. But also bear in mind that it's Mars. I'm pretty sure the Tower is ruled by Mars. So this is Mars energy. You know, this is your energy. And it could even be some sort of explosion. You know, in an explosion of anger, and an explosion of expression is what I've got, particularly with the Seven of Swords here. Swords are about expression. One of the advantages in July, you know, that you have is the ability to see when you're going to benefit and when you're not. And it's important to not look to look at past decisions, yes, in a constructive way, not in an emotional way. The Seven of Swords, says that you can be street smart about something in July. You can cut your losses and say, well, I'm getting out of here, I'm making a change, or perhaps I've been perhaps I've read into something where there isn't anything. So there's going to be a sense of needing to have faith in yourself in July. And I mean, you have got the High Priestess here. So, I mean, this is in the position of like now, what you're going through now, and this will be in July, of course. Could be starting now if you're watching it in June, is the delving deep into something. You know, the delving and the assessing of whether it is worth it. You know, and this is what these two cards are about. This card could imply that you're in a no-win situation, but it can also imply that you are looking at things in a negative way. So that is why it's important to, you know, truthfully assess here. This could be at work too, because we've got the work card here. Excuse me. You know, this is a card of, in some ways, plodding on, persevering, but it's also a card of kind of this sort of a self-absorption energy here and here. The Seven of Swords can be self-absorption in a way that is not necessarily helpful. It can be in a way that is necessary. So, but I do see this Eight of Pentacles as you having skill in an area and perhaps that not being recognized. You having determination to, you know, steadfastly work towards a goal and perhaps that not being recognized, not being appreciated. You know, that can be in work and it could be in a relationship. So I am seeing that here. And I am seeing that with this King of Pentacles on the top of the deck, I mean, he's steadfastly going for his goal, regardless of, you know, whatever's happening around him. Very, very confident, solid and secure. And interestingly, up the top here, there is a ram, and that is a symbol of from Aries, from Mars. So I've never tied in the King of Pentacles with Aries, but it does have that really hard work, steadfast determination to deflect, you know, any sort of either naysayers or attacks along the way. And this is what this is saying. And this, in some ways, there could be some sort of, you know, attack on you, attack on your principles, attack on your abilities, attack on your even emotional state. You know, whether that is deliberate or whether it is just a series of events that feels like that. I guess it doesn't matter. The important thing to look at here is, I guess, that starting with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, the five is a card of, the five is a number, sorry, is a card of, it's a little sort of irritation. Can be an irritation, can be a big irritation. For you to have a look at something and to make a change. So sometimes it can simply be, well, this situation just isn't working for me. I am either not noticed, not appreciated, not in the right place, not in the right community, not in the right environment for me to thrive. And that can be what that is saying. So that is something to have a look at in the month of July. I'm just going to have a look here. If you are with the star here, this talks about hopes and dreams, and it talks about the possibility of that happening, that being available to you. And so this Seven of Cups coupled with the Tower, it sort of says, well, don't be afraid to take that step if you do see an opportunity that is going to possibly provide you with that, even if you have worked hard in a situation that you're in, because this is something sudden coming in, and it does tie into I'm seeing this as hopes and dreams. This Ace of Swords says that if there is something that you need to speak up about or disclose, then have confidence in that. Have confidence in, clarity of expression, particularly if what you're saying is truthful. This card does ask you to be truthful. It says that, if you have the facts, if you know where you want to go, if you know what you want to say clearly at this time, then do it now. Do it now. Make a change. The Ace of Swords is about change. It's about cutting through cutting through the layer so that you can make that change and perhaps get out of this energy. Excuse me. So along with this is the possible what to expect. This is the Prince of Swords. So that is as I said, that's the Knight of Swords. So I'm tying these three cards in together, the Seven, the Tower, and we'll say Knight of Swords. So there is definite, there's either information, I think there's both. There's a bit of both. There's information coming into you, and there's information that you might need to impart to someone else. And it's going to come in strongly in July. It's almost like there is there's definitely a sense of not wanting to burn bridges here. Not wanting to burn bridges. All these cards together does indicate that there is a massive change. It could be a massive difference of opinion, a massive difference of viewpoint, which is not necessarily the same thing. Some people can have a viewpoint that they don't necessarily believe in, and their opinion can differ. So anyway, that's going down a rabbit hole, but this is saying that, do speak up. I mean, obviously, keep calm if you can, because you've got volatile energy here. You got some volatile energy here. Sometimes there is a need for disclosure. There is a need for clearing the air. And for some people, that will be what it is. It is clearing the air. For others, it will be a full force change. A full force, well, this is not going to work anymore, and I can't do it. And we need to completely revamp something. But with this on the top of the deck, this says that this change will be beneficial to you. This change will work well for you, even if it is a bit of a perhaps tense situation. With this card here, this oracle with the luck, it feels like the timing is really right for this. I mean, you do have the Ace of Wands underneath, you know, so this can relate to anything. This can relate to a relationship. It can relate to the ending of one relationship and, you know, the possibility of another one, or, you know, something like that, because I am definitely seeing that here. And I'm seeing this luck card next to the Ace of Swords in communication. It's almost like, you know, the universe is saying, yes, the time is right now to communicate what you need to make that massive change. So even if, you know, it's a situation where you are going to stay in a position or stay with a partner, this is saying massive change. And it's saying it's a good time to do it. It's a time when, you know, things are aligning. Particularly, you know, with this is an intuitive card, but it's also a card of being able to dig beneath the surface. Sometimes that can be a bit painful, yeah. But it is saying that now is a time when you possibly are going to get the answers, you are going to get disclosure, and there's something about this that says the timing is right for you. And also, you know, it could either be a lucky break. Having said that, could be a lucky break, as in a lucky break, you're going to get a new job, you're going to get a new position from speaking up, for example, you know, you're going to get a new opportunity in your community, something like that. Or it could be a lucky break from a person. Okay, it's almost like, phew, that was lucky. Okay, so take that however it resonates for you, Aries. But remember that luck is on your side in July. So hopefully this reading has been helpful. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe if you do. That'd be cool. And have a great July.